Alright guys, episode 4. Tackling them down, tackling them down. Today we got MsBunbun on the screen. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the guy playing the game right now and not actually a female playing. Now, assuming genders, oh my god, Kimo, you shouldn't be doing that in 2022. Yeah, you're right. So, I apologize. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the account. So, I'm hoping it tells me when this guy's been playing. Been playing since April 2020. Alright, April 2020. So that's been about 2.5 years now. Alright, 2.5 years. Let's start off with the stats. So, I'm going to tell you right now, this player is a casual. 24k attacks in 2.5 years. That's about 10,000 a year. Actually, that's about casual. That's like a slightly below casual, but still casual. So, yeah. But the biggest thing here is the 68 exercises on the statistic. Now, I'm telling you this right now. You should be doing those exercises whenever you can because there are some good stuff in the shop, like cubes, some ships that you may be missing. But the most important thing when it comes to those exercises right here, what you really want is you want to do one more exercise so you can have that 69 exercise next to your stats. So when people see your exercise count, they see like, wow, this guy has 69 exercises. That's a pretty nice number. So that's what you want to aim for. That's what you should do. So go for 69 exercises. Otherwise, keep doing exercises. Do that, all right? Next, let's go ahead and keep going on to the rest of the account. So I think this guy did inventory first, then ships. So we're going to have to work with what we know about the account. And that's a lot of oil. Oh my Lord Jesus. You better farm up those coins before the upcoming event in about a week from now. So keep that in mind. Right, so we have plates here. That's a lot of general plates. I'm not sure what you're using your general plates on for those gold ones, but definitely use them because plus 13 general plates, general gear auxiliaries are really good. Like I said before in the other video, aviation catapults and shells, get a lot of those. So plus 13 those whenever you can. Everything else though, OS stuff, normal across the board. I hope you up your cube count, my man, because 131 is not safe going into the next event. It is not safe. Anyways, let's go ahead, go further down the list. We got a nice list of, wow, that's a lot of neuroplasts. I hope you're cashing these in. It's free to dump them onto meta ships. You don't have to, but you should be. I know you do a lot. This account does a decent amount of OS. Not like a lot, but there's a decent amount. Considering you're a casual, I think that's kind of funny. Right, going down the stuff on the ship. I hope you're doing your dailies every single day. Your cog ones, your item ones, your gold plates one. Do those every single day. Every single day. Now, here's the thing as well too. I noticed. So some people like myself, I'm very low on skill books. Now, his amount right here is kind of okay, but on the for the most part, it's on the lower end. So let me check your gold books. This is the okay amount, but me personally, I wouldn't fuse purple to gold, but blue to purple is okay. I notice you have a very low count of blues, which indicates to me that you've been fusing them into purple, which is fine. But I wouldn't fuse the purple ones into the gold ones because it's much more, well, not more efficient, but you get more value out of the purples if you fuse it into the ships as itself rather than using it as SSR fodder than doing it for convenience. But because the blue ones are a pain to use and you probably get more purple along the way, you're better off just fusing the blue ones into purples and using the purple ones if you want skill EXP. So going down the list some more here. All right. We got the first 457, very good. Having one is good. Go for a second one if you can, and go for 110 right. I always recommend for people go for 2 457s and 110 right, ideally. And if you want to use Drake, get another a heavy cruiser gun. But for the most part, having 2 457s and 110 right is the bare minimum for UR gear when it comes to PR gear. So everything else looking normal. I think we're fine on the most part for those things. Now, I would say if you're into endgame stuff, it depends on what kind of player you are, definitely make more steam catapults at plus 10, specifically plus 13. But first of all, we gotta get these to plus 10. So, just like the video I said way long time ago, plus 10 gear for everything minimum. If it's Enterprise, plus 10 to steam catapults. If it's August von Parsifal, plus 10. You want to hit plus 10 steam catapults on your big cruiser or big carriers. Alright. Light cruiser guns are already plus 10. Very nice. DD guns across the board, plus 10s on those. Lacking on the fighters, but it should be okay. I don't know if you have any AP rockets, but definitely try to invest in those. Stack buffers, make a couple plus 10s on those just for anti-air stuff. You don't really need to, but just make it there. Couple plus 10 Ryuseis, alright, looking solid there. Plus 10 on the Azuma gun, alright. Alright, AP rockets, these should be all plus 10. Okay, good, very nice. And anti-air, solid on those. Solid on those as well too. This heavy cruiser gun is really good, so upgrade that to plus 10 whenever you have the chance. And everything else right here should be normal across the board. So yeah, my only thing right here is, well, it depends on your shells too. Hope you have shells. I didn't look at it too much. Get more white shells, I'd say. I don't know where your white shell count is at right now, but definitely make more of those. I think it's somewhere right here, unless I'm mistaken. But am I blind? I think I'm blind, guys. Where are the white shells at? Okay, where are the white shells at? I'm actually blind. I hope you've been buying white shells, because I don't see any right here. Yeah, get some white shells, my man. White shells plus 10, and get more steam catapults to plus 10. So get those things, more of those to plus 10. You can't just be satisfied with 2. Get 6 minimum. Alright, going down here, repair toolkits. They're alright. I think you have a decent amount. 4 is fine. You don't need more than 4, I don't think. I think you're good right there. Helldivers, a lot of them at plus 10. Alright, you're good on those for a while, so you don't want to sell that. We're going to skip the purple gear and blue gear. But yeah, get more white shells, my man. White shells plus 10 those, and steam catapults plus 10 those. Now, talking about the ships here. There's a lot of 125s. Alright, going down the list. New Jersey, Perseus. Crap, I forgot her name. Kawakazi. Yeah, Kawakazi. Unicorn, get her to 120. She's gonna help you out. If you don't have a good healer, definitely work on her. Assuming you need healers if you want to play the game. Assuming, but I do see you have 2 Kawakazi. Sorry, I can already tell, and by your name when you submit it in my Discord, that you're a Kawakazi enjoyer. Nothing wrong being a Fubuki enjoyer. Now here's the thing. Because Kawakazi looks very similar to Fubuki, and I'm not sure if you were playing, well, I think April 2020, maybe during Whole Live. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it was. I think you might be a little bit late. But assuming you have her, there should be one in here. But you may not have her. We'll see. Anyways, though, I think you're a waifu gamer. Yeah, you have 3 Kawakazis above 120. 2 of them rings and 1 default. All right. You know what? I respect it. I honestly respect it. So I respect it. That's the kind of audacity you want to show to other people when you play this game. I'm gonna have all these characters maxed out, even if it's the same one. I don't give a shit. That's how you want to do it. You got the SX skin, very nice. That's the first one I've seen so far. I think a lot of people bought it, but that's the first one I've seen from someone's account. So good. I see a lot of skins here. I'm quite jealous because I wish I had skins, but I'm really cheap when it comes to skins. I'm like, I want to buy rings, so I rarely buy skins. But there's a lot of good skins in this game, a lot, and you have mostly good ones already. So I appreciate that. All right, I don't think I see any whole lives in here. All right, you're working on a 4th Kawakazi. Very interesting. I don't see a whole live here, so unfortunately, that would have been a very good fit in your secretary setup. No Kawakazis. Unfortunate. So I'm gonna go down the list a bit more. I'm pretty sure I don't see whole lives in here. Definitely work on submarines though. I know a lot of people don't work on submarines, but definitely work on submarines there. Dead or alive? I think that was after whole live, right? I'm pretty sure it was. Let's see what else here. There's Bolins and stuff at this point. I think you have Shinano already. I think that's not a new one. I am pretty sure you have a Shinano in here somewhere. Yeah, you do. So you don't really need this one. Get her to 120 though. Definitely. You have a lot of ships that can get to 120 that are really good. Assuming you want to level them up. I see Gridman stuff. I see Narakawa Kazi. Oh my god. I see a lot of kamikazes there. That's a lot of dorm food. That's a lot of dorm food. Oh my lord. Yeah, start cashing out on those dorm food. This guy actually looted his EXP cards while doing the video recording. This dude, I don't even expand my my whatchamacallit slots. I really don't. Yeah, the BB health, hate it. Get that on my face. We don't like that here. HP on BB, wasted line. Now our PR progression right here. PR1. Neptune is out there, but I'm assuming you're buying Prince, so you'll eventually get her capped out. Yeah, eventually that will be worked. Everyone else though is pretty much done, maxed out. Get some Fate Sim 5s, but you're pretty much done with that. Fate Sim or PR2, we have Georgia maxed out. Kawakazi's on my brain right now. Kitakazi is maxed out, kind of. Well, PR, who cares about Fate Sim 5? Ozuma is getting there. FDG is getting there. Seattle. Yeah, we work on PR. Well, you don't have to work on PR2. I would skip it for now, but definitely work on that. PR3, getting there. It'll eventually get there. Now, PR4. I would definitely put a lot of investment in PR4. PR4 is the really good season when it comes to PR season. So, I would definitely recommend maxing out Haku and E-Girl first. These two are really good. But they cost UR Prince. But these two are really good. Definitely recommend if you can get to that stage of the game. And then PR5, we're getting there. So PR, there's a lot to work on. Priority wise, I may be a question, I'll look at it later, but work on 4 first. 5 is not a bad option. 3 is okay. 2 is decent. And 1 is like meh. Not 1, 2 is kind of shit too, but anyways, let's go to the meta stuff here. Meta stuff. If you kept up with it, you should be maxed on those. Now I'm pretty sure you have all the chips already for these ships. You just haven't cashed them in because it costs coins. Honestly, if you're okay, I'm gonna say this right now. If you're a real casual player, double efficiency, go to 12.4, slam in, or well, it depends, but I would say like 12.4 for coins for events. Slap in the double efficiency, just grind. Get those good ships to 120, get the permastats, get them good for end game content, and then just do that like, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes a day, and you'll get some good ships in like a couple months. I'm not even kidding you. Double efficiency it does so much work. It does. Now fleet technology, we're getting there. Most of it's unlocking ships and getting to the 120 again. Limit break 120, unlocking ships. We'll eventually get there, but there's some really good permastats when it comes to fleet technology that you're missing out on. I would definitely upgrade these whenever you can, because they give some pretty neat rewards or stats and benefits from them. So do that whenever you can. And then the other stuff here. All right, this is the Kawakazi showcase. You have a lot of them. I'm aware. I'm all for that. If you want to play Kawakazi, go for it, my dude. I'm all for it. And then at the end, all right. So New Jersey, she doesn't need the fire control radar. Get the white shells. You want the white shells. She doesn't need this anti-air either. Get stack buffers or get the Dido AA with the plus 15 firepower. And for this DD gun, definitely don't get this DD gun. If you have no DD guns, go make the 30 Iron Blood DD gun from Gear Labs that has 30 FP on it. Otherwise, get a 35 one, which is like Baguette gun, Tashkent gun, or there was one other DD gun. I forgot what it was. I guess 35. I think it was like a PR5 or something like that. It gives 35 firepower. Get one of those. It's much more beneficial to have compared to this DD gun right here. And the anti-air has to be better for more damage. And get the white pencils for the last slot instead of the gold fire control radar. And also for this right here, I think this is the best thing you can have. I think it's another option that's better. I'm not exactly sure. But plus 10 that extra stats if you really want to. So there is that. Right. There is a I should do this real quick. Actually, I'll close that. There is gonna be questions. I'll post them on the screen for you guys. I'll talk about them. 3 questions. First off, rainbow gear parts. I don't understand on how to get them, and I want to max out my favorite ship. So go rainbow gear. If you're talking about PR ones, if you're doing them, you gotta do the Q ones. Specifically, if you see like riggings, like Q 1 hour, Q 2 hours, Q 3 hours, do those every single time that's available. Never do free ones. This is the biggest mistake a lot of people do. Never do free missions at all. Even if you're broke, you're a casual, never ever do free ones. It's just a big waste of time. Go for riggings, 1 hour queue, 2 hour queues, 4 hour queues, do those. If they aren't available, go for E's. E's are good too. And do short G's. Keep refreshing those over and over again until you see more queues. Q 1 hour, Q 2 hour, Q 4 hours, and the rare Q 30-minute gold ones. Do as much as those as possible, and you will see that your counts the sky rise. It's going to be very, very fast. Question 2. Is the higher chapters worth farming besides the ship? So you didn't show me exactly where you are in the game as of right now. I don't know where you are. It doesn't say in the comments either. But most of the time after World 12 is just for gems and for bragging rights and unlocking ships for 100%. World 13 doesn't have much to offer except 13.1 if you want to do like efficient, cheap farming for cog chips. But most players in this game aren't at that stage yet. So just stick to World 12. World 12 is like the stopping point for just grinding ships to end game levels, and then getting like a really comfortable amount of coins as well too. So World 13 optional, getting Bunker Hills optional, World 14 is optional, and getting New Orleans is optional. So you don't really need to do that. It's for bragging rights, it's for getting gems, it's for completing your Pokédex, and that's pretty much it. Question 3. Your thoughts on KimoCheese and her consistency for damage rather than relying on chance skill. I did a damage calculation. She's better than Ayanami against light armor, so she's way more consistent. So here's the thing. KimoCheese, if you really want to play Waifu Simulator, by all means, go for it, my man. Go for it. Now, if you expect really, really good results, she's not that great. There are much better damage dealers out there. Comparing Ayanami with KimoCheese is like comparing a 1990 Toyota with a 1990 Honda in the year 2022. You get what I'm saying? So like, even if she's better than Ayanami in some cases, both those ships have nothing right now in the current metagame when it comes to endgame bossing and endgame content. So even if she is better than Ayanami, she's still like not that great. But if you want to play Waifu Simulator, you want to play the ship to all the way end game, because I know you love KimoCheese, then go for it. If you're clearing fine, you're not struggling, then more power to you. You're doing whatever you need to do correctly. So there's that. And so that is all the questions you have for me. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned next video and wish me luck as I go for my one tap for this meta fight, because it's a pain in the ass. And I almost got it today, but RNG is, or I gave up too early, whatever.